Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was up 0.16% today. Not a really big gain, but actually it was a good gain considering what's going on today. First of all, if you look at yesterday, we were up 1.76%. That's a really big gain, especially in kind of this down market momentum that we've been in recently. So just to hold up, I think is a great thing and not retrace most, if not all of that, gain that we had shows us that we're still on, a short-term path here to making gains. We'll see if that can get all the way back to the new all-time high. The difficulty with getting back to the new all-time high will, of course, be the fact that there's a lot of overhead resistance. So we're in that 5,700 range now. The all-time high is 6,100 range. But get back into that 6,000 range, a lot of shares changed hands there. So when we get back there, some people say, okay, I'm going to take my money back that I invested at that time, And so if we are going to get through to a new all-time high, we're going to have, probably quite a few bumps against that 6,000 range before we kind of break through there if we do. So that's what's looking forward. But it starts with, two big up days, a third down day that's down that doesn't create a new low, and then we're kind of off to the races, which is exactly what's been happening. So we definitely have, some momentum here to the upside, which is a nice thing to see, and maybe even a little bit more clarity on the tariff issue. The other thing that happened today that I think the market kind of overcame was that the consumer confidence survey came out today, and it was at a 4-year low. People are worried about increasing costs and tariffs, right? Uncertainty around tariffs. Now, I think one of the reasons the market kind of shrugged that off today is for the same reason that I often do, which is just the fact that, when you see these surveys, people are really worried about things. And then you see the consumer, spending numbers, and they're spending money just like they were before. So we'll have to wait and see how those numbers come out. But in theory, if you get enough uncertainty between CEOs and consumers, 2/3 of the US economy is based on consumer spending, then you're going to have a situation where the economy gets weaker and could turn into a recession. Now, we did have a pretty good economy coming into this, which does help. We were sitting in that kind of 2.5% to 3% gross domestic product, growth range. Gives us a little bit of room to kind of compress if we're going to without actually getting into recession. So anyway, we'll see how that plays out. But the market, overcame both of those things today, which I thought was a good thing. So let's look forward to see what happens tomorrow. Again, maybe we'll see a little downturn or because we've had a couple of good days here, but I wouldn't worry about that too much, especially if it's smaller. So look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. Thank you.